По принцип, корейците са много добри в това да направят място на линейката, когато тя идва и е с сирени, но този път нещо бяха позаспали. Този отпред, вместо да тръгне на другата страна, мина точно отпред пред линейката. То пък накрая се оказа, че май линейката не е бързала за никъде, защото спря на червения светофар и си изгаси сирените. Но това шофьора на тази тъмносива кола нямаше как да го знае. Няма и как да надникна вътре да ви кажа дали е млад шофьор, защото всички стъкла на колите в Корея са затъмнени. Дори предното. Изненадващото е, че и другите коли не бяха толкова бързи в реакцията си, колкото сме свикнали. Обикновено се разделят на две и едните отиват към едната част на пътя, другите към другата и линейката минава по средата. Явно изключения винаги има. И ето тук линейката вече си спря на червено и спря и сирените. Днешното клипче ще бъде разкази с Джей в колата. Когато сме в Корея, прекарваме доста време на път и тъй като водим много задълбочени разкази докато пътуваме, реших да ви взема и вас с нас и да чуете за какво си говорим. Може да си пуснете български субтитри от настройките на YouTube.
The number of taxis are getting less and less. 30% gone during the pandemic.
Because they couldn't find the customers?
During the pandemic, yes. We thought there's no customer. People are just staying inside. That's why there will be no customer, and
use the left lane.
The taxis are less now. But even after the pandemic, now the number of taxis are not getting back. The taxi drivers are not coming back.
Why?
Because of the gig economy. We call it, gig economy. No. It's not a full-time job like a freelancer. You can work when you work.
Okay, gig,
and,
okay.
Yeah, and if you don't want, then you don't work. During the pandemic, do you know which industry grew up so much?
Online something?
Delivery.
Aha.
Yeah, the delivery industry grew up.
That's true.
Yeah, and they are making quite good money. Like for example, Coupang. You know Coupang.
Yeah.
They are making around like $3,000 per month, and you are working as a freelancer. If you don't want, then you don't work. So you can have a free. You can take a rest.
Not Coupang is making 3,000. You mean the people who are selling in Coupang?
No, the delivery.
The delivery people.
Yeah.
So they just switch jobs.
Yes.
Ah.
The old taxi drivers are left, and they can't drive well in the night. So they don't drive. They don't work in the night. So it is really getting hard to catch a taxi in the night. So now there's a problem. Okay, people, the citizens, they want to catch a taxi, but there's no taxi. The number of the taxis are less, and the taxi drivers are old, and they are not working in the night. So people start to complain about it. So the government allowed. So there are some. The government suggested some solution. The first one is when they call a taxi, now they can't give additional money. Like in Bulgaria, you can also call taxi with some little additional charge, additional fee. But in Korea now, we can make it double and triple, or even 4 times.
It's a toll, right? Hi, bus.
Yeah.
Now the toll is just on the top. You don't need to do anything. And the high pass is in the mirror over here, right? So 4 times. Are people paying actually 4 times more? I think the taxi prices are going to go up.
What?
The taxi prices are going to go up. they're paying
maybe,
4
but
times more.
but we can't make it really high. Maybe they can increase like 5 to 10%, but they can make it like suddenly, the double.
So it's good to be a taxi driver in Korea now.
Tunnel ahead.
You can get more money.
But also, you gotta think about it. Everything is expensive now. The oil price is higher.
How much is the oil?
Now it is around $2 per liter.
$2 per liter. Okay. Is that a lot compared to before?
Yeah.
How much was it before?
Before it was like 1.2, $1.3.
Wow. Almost double.
So that's the one solution. Then the taxi drivers will work more, and then there will be more drivers. That's the first solution. Solution is join another customer can join your taxi.
Another customer can join shared taxi.
Yeah. So let's say you are going to some neighborhood, and
Okay.
if there is another customer who want to go that way,
Yeah.
then the taxi can pick up you and that customer. So now you are paying the same amount of money, but there are another customer who are paying the same amount of money. So the taxi drivers are making double.
So it's not like it's half for you. You're just sharing, but you're paying the same amount. Then would the customers be okay with that?
Yes, for the customer, it sucks.
Yeah.
But you gotta decide. So, do you want to not take a taxi at all? Or it is comfortable, it is uncomfortable, but do you want to take a taxi? So when you call a taxi in an app, you
Yeah.
can actually check, like I agree the sharing, I agree to share the taxi.
Otherwise you may need to wait a lot, I guess.
Yes. So let's say, for example, you don't agree to share a taxi. Then when you call a taxi drivers, oh, why should I go to you? So basically, the customer must agree. They're kind of obligated.
No choice.
Taxi drivers in Korea, it will be hard to find a young taxi driver.
There were young taxi drivers before, right?
Yeah, like 30s, 40s.
What made them choose to be a taxi driver?
Because it's a pretty good income source. So
Especially you said if you work for yourself and not
yeah,
for a
in
company.
Korea there are two types of taxis: company taxis or private taxis. Company taxis, they are getting a salary from the taxi company. But the private taxis, they are getting all the money from their work. So if you work a lot, then you are making more money. So private taxi drivers are making pretty good money in Korea.
How much per month?
I don't know now, but before it was quite good. Like 10, 15 years ago, what I heard was around $3,000 to $4,000 per month, which was really good.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
This video is gonna be called A Drive with Jay.
You're always driving with Jay.
I am, but our viewers are not. So it's their first experience. So this one is about kids buying cigarettes, alcohol, and watching movies which are not for their age, right?
So in Korea, it is really strict about buying cigarettes and alcohol. You can't. Almost like 95%.
If you're underage, right?
Yeah, you can't buy it.
In Bulgaria, it's really easy. Any age. Well, of course, if you look like you're 5, they're not gonna sell it to you. But if you look like you're, I don't know, 12, 13, you can easily buy cigarettes. You can easily buy alcohol. You can easily watch any movies you want.
Of course, there are some clever kids and greedy others. If you get caught, then the punishment is pretty harsh. Like the seller can't run a business for like a month.
And they actually do something, right? The police.
Yeah, that
Oh.
actually they do. But maybe in Bulgaria the law is not that strict. That's
People
why.
enforcing the law are not strict. The law itself is fine, but the people who enforce the law are not strict. In the year 2000, when I came back to Bulgaria, I was 15, and my friend, she took me to a club. And in the club, I saw some kid, a boy, who looked like he was about 9 or 10, with a cigarette in his mouth and the beer bottle in his hand. And
Then turn right.
I was really shocked.
Meters ahead.
But it was 2000.
It was
There
in
must be
2000.
some change. No, it's 2022.
I'm not sure if there's a big change. Still, they're smoking, they're drinking. I don't know if they're doing it at 10, but as far as I can see from the mom groups on Facebook, it's still happening. Alcohol, cigarettes, drugs.
I wonder why and what we should do with Tami.
I didn't grow up in Bulgaria when I was a teenager, so even though there were some drugs, or like people who did drugs around me, just a few, like 1 or 2 people. So it's not like I was tempted and I didn't feel any pressure. But if everybody is trying it and you're the only one who's not trying anything, then you may feel like you have to.
That's what I worry about.
Yeah.
Later, Tami's friends may drink, smoke, and watch some drama or movies for adults.
Yeah.
Then, of course, Tami want to do that too.
Yeah. Maybe we gotta
That's
come
it.
to Korea when he becomes a teenager.
Then there is another worries.
Like
Maybe
what?
I will not worry about drug or alcohol or smoking,
Uh-huh.
but I will worry about like the school violence.
But that's also a problem in Bulgaria.